Well, good morning, folks. It's Richard Gene here. It's 3:30 in the morning. I'm ready to go fishing. Matter of fact, I'm geared up to go fishing. And I'm wanting to try out a prototype. This is a Finesse jig made by 4x4 jigs. It's a 3/16 of an ounce jig head with a size 4/0 mustad needle point hook. I'll get it out in a minute. It's awful early. What's unique about it is that it has a stem that sticks out with a barb. No more screw lock. You know, screw locks is a little bit aggravating. Takes time to center them up. Watch this, how quick I rig this bait. Stick it right through the center. Gauge your hook. And I like to text pose mine like that. It's ready to fish with. Is that not quick? The turn and burn. It's not in production yet. So let's go out here and try it. Come with me. Alright, here's our first spot. And I'm going to put a little bit of JJ's Magic on this bait right here. Just a little bit. For a little bit of flash in the water. You got to be careful with this stuff. You're talking about stink. It's a garlic scent. But I like it. It works. It gives a little flash in the water. Let's look at that. In the water. Woo-wee. And as far as equipment today, I'm using a H2O Express 6'6" rod. Loaded. And the reel is ABU Garcia Silver Max. Has 6 ball bearings in it, real smooth, low profile reel. Got a big handle, 6'4" 1 gear ratio. And I'm using 15-pound test line, Trilene Big Game, tied with a Palomar knot. Okay, and I'm gonna start off with a Zoom Baby Brush Hog, which is my favorite little bait to fish on these jig heads like this, or one of them. There's a fish. Pretty good one too. Pretty good one. Largemouth. I caught him right off of that log right here. Log and rocks. You have a rilt wrap, and if you have any type of wood on it, that's just a natural attractant. There's a pretty good fish right there. Pretty good Weiss Lake bass. He choked it too. Good hook set. First fish. Well, I'll tell you what I done on that fish right there, folks. When he bit it, this fish turned, and when he did, I burned him. Let's let him go. The turn and burn. There he goes. All right. That fish come up out of about 2 feet of water. I'm not for sure if that's the pattern or not. I've been fishing pretty hard right here. That's the first bite. But we've got some wood right here. And we got a blue herring right there. So I'm going to focus on this little pile of wood right here. Dissect it and see if we can come up with another fish. Now, I'm fishing this bait, and I'm sitting at about 4 feet of water right here, and I'm just casting to the bank, letting it fall down on a slack line. In other words, so it'll fall straight down instead of away from the fish. The fish, I believe, that fish right there was real tight to the bank. So letting that bait fall straight down is real important instead of having a tight line and the bait falling away from the fish, because their strike zone is small. I can tell. I can tell the weather conditions. And I'm just feeling for rocks, moving that bait about that far. Real slow presentation. Taking my time. There we go. That was a good bite. What do we got right here? It ain't a bass. I guarantee you that. It's a big fish, whatever it is, folks. I was turning and burning and got... You know, this fish is fighting like a flathead. Let me loosen my drag. Sure is. It's fighting just like a flathead catfish. When I soused the hook, I knew it was a good fish, but I didn't know it was a flathead. You don't never know what you're going to catch out here fishing. But it's got to be a flathead. Yeah, it's a flathead. Yep. It don't surprise me. I done a flathead video a couple videos back at Gunnersville. And I've caught a lot of flathead, especially on a jig and pork combination. But they'll hit anything. They're the most aggressive of all catfish. I'll be able to talk here in a minute. Look at him. They're tough now. I'm kidding. I ain't kidding. He was right up on the rocks, just like the bass should be. They're not really cooperating though. Count of this front, but look at there, what a pretty fish. Yep. Well, the turn and burn is called a flat-headed. And come in here. Ain't that pretty? That is pretty now. I want you to look, hey, he took that bait right there. Can you see down there? I mean, he hit it. It was just boom. I thought it was a big spotted bass. It's been kind of tough fishing today. Like how the sun come out and this front went by, you know, a couple days ago, and it just, they're tough to catch. But now this fish right here was boom, no doubt about it. I tell you, that's a beautiful fish right there. Flathead catfish is a very aggressive predator. He's not a scavenger, he's a predator. That's a Weiss Lake flathead. Ain't that pretty? I can't help it, I love it. Let's let him go. Pretty fish right here. Let's let him go on back. He hit it like a spotted bass. He thought he was a big spot, but he's just flat. Man, them things are strong. Goodbye. Let's see if we can catch a bass fish now. You doggone right. There he is. Good one. That's got to be a spot. Got to be a spotted bass. Fighting like that. Even the little ones feel good. This is a pretty good fish, but yeah, folks, they fight. Wow. He'll finally give up here in a minute. Maybe. There he is. Good fish. Alright. That's 3 for 3. I ain't missed a fish yet. Come here, boy. Doggone good spot. Okay. Pretty good little fish. Spotted bass. Alabama spotted bass. Let's let it show right here. There he goes. 3 for 3. I hadn't missed a fish on that bait. It's a good bass jig. Ain't no doubt. There's a fish. Come on in here. Yeah. I put that bait right in the middle of that treetop. Now this thing is extremely weedless. Extremely. I'm liking this head, folks. Let's let that little fish go. Go on back in there. And let's catch another one. There we go. That's a pretty good fish right there. Ain't that bad. It's been a tough day. Come on in here. Are you gonna quit? Oh man. Yeah. Another nice one. Let's let it go. Go back and get a little bigger than that. I'm not catching any big fish, but I'm after a big one. Let's catch another one in there. There's a fish. Yep. I knew that fish would be right there. I just knew it, I knew it, I knew it. No doubt. That's a perfect ambush point. Perfect. Come on in here and stop it. Now, you done whooped. I might net that fish right there. He's pretty good now. Yeah. I knew you was a good one when I thorned you. You know, folks, that fish right there was set up textbook. Before I even made a pitch in there, in that little area there, I knew there'd be a bass there. I'm not kidding you. I had that feeling. Just as soon as I pitched it in, I thought to myself, Richard, get ready. Not a giant fish, but it's a good fish. Whew. Let's put her back. There ain't nothing like it, folks. The sport of fishing is, okay, second to none. All right, baby girl. Goodbye. Let's catch another one. There he is. Dead, don't it? Oh man, what a fish. I was about to give up right there. Oh man. I was done turning her trolling motor around, folks. And she bit. Gosh, you can't give up. It's the worst thing anybody can do. Look here, what a fish. My goodness. That's a big one. Doggone right. For Weiss Lake, that's a real big bass. Not saying they ain't big bass in Weiss, but let's take a look at that fish right here. Let me get out of here. My goodness, what a fish. Woo! Daggone, I love this stuff. I still had my bait in there fishing it, but I turned to get on out of here because there's a little current right in here. There's some water pulling in these drains right here. Whew. Real good one. That just goes to show up. Show up. I'm excited. I can't talk when I'm excited. I'm gonna have to get my pliers on this one. Never give up. And that's true. That's a good fish right there. Female. Beautiful fall fish. Let's let her go. Alright, big girl. Let me swoosh her back and forth. Get a little oxygen in them gills. She'll make some babies next year, next spring. Goodbye. That's a good one. Woo! Woo! I'm gonna try in that hole again. Hung up in a good place. Alright folks, that wasn't too bad of a fishing trip really for post-frontal conditions like this. But let me show you one more time the turn and burn by 4x4 jigs. Okay, just a stem that comes out. This is how easy it is to rig it. You don't have to fight that screw lock and get everything perfect centered. Oh my goodness. You just take it and stick it right in the center, like that. Gauge your hook. And that ain't that simple and quick. I mean, I could do it quicker than that if I wanted to. I tell you, that's going to go, the pros is going to love that, or any tournament fisherman. Okay. I want to say thank y'all for watching. The great comments. You know how I feel about it. Hey man. Whoa. And remember, go fishing when you can, because it is good.